Today, I'm going to be talking about driving because I hate driving in my fucking state. And I'm going to get to why I even had this video idea because of something that happened today. And it honestly extremely just pissed me the fuck off. First things first, I just want to get this out of the way. Why are there so many bad drivers? And I'm specifically talking about in my state. Why are there so many bad drivers? I have asked this, I have heard about this even before driving and really getting on the road. Why can't people drive? Why don't people pay attention? Why do people they don't care about their fucking lives enough to drive some kind of safely? And I think I know why. And why do I know why? It's because I went through this process. But I think it's the third party driving schools. I don't know what it's like to, get in the process of getting into driving lessons at the DMV. I don't know if it takes a long time to do or what the scheduling is like. But there are third-party driving schools where you can learn, get in the car with the instructor, practice, take the test, and then go to the DMV and give them all your documents and get your fucking driver's license. Now, here's the issue with it. I went to the third-party driving school that my parents had signed me up for. I had already had one or two lessons, whatever, driving and doing whatever the fuck that I need to do to learn how to drive. When I actually got to the day of my test, all I did was parallel park and drive in a neighborhood and I passed. Does that not sound sketchy? I feel like if I had done the test at the DMV, I would have been doing way more. If I were to estimate how long my test took, it probably took 10 fucking minutes. I really didn't do shit. And mind you, when I tried parallel parking, I'm pretty sure I didn't even do it correctly. I literally asked the dude, did I do good? He was like, I can't tell you. We're doing the test. And I'm like, fuck. I'm pretty sure I fucked that up, but I still passed. So all I did was two things. I didn't get on the highway or anything. And I could go to the DMV and get my license. I don't know if that's the reason why nobody knows how to drive is because they had to do absolutely nothing to pass. I could be wrong. That's just my theory, though, why nobody can drive here. I don't know what it's like in other states, but in my state, it's a goddamn war zone. It's not for the weak. With that out of the way, I want to talk about some of the things that fucking annoy the shit out of me when it comes to fucking driving. And I already hate driving. I'll do it when I need to because I have to go to work. Sometimes I have to drive an hour away and do whatever and visit people, and if I want to go out, I have to fucking drive. I'm not taking an Uber because I don't trust Ubers. Why not? I have a car. Might as well fucking use it. I'm so sorry. I'm going off because literally I can't. It's so annoying. The first thing is people who don't use their blinkers. This one's simple. Use your fucking blinkers. When you're going to change lanes on the highway, use your fucking blinkers, left or right. That's all you have. It's two different fucking directions. I hate the people who change lanes and they don't use their blinkers. That blinker is not only really for you, it's for everybody else to know what the fuck you're going to do. The amount of times, there was one time I was driving back to my apartment and I was an hour away from my apartment. I almost crashed within the span of 10 minutes because two people were starting to drift into my lane in front of me without using their blinkers or really even checking their fucking blind spot. I had to honk at them because I'm like, can y'all pay attention? I want to get home. I know you want to get home too. Stop being stupid. Use your blinkers. Please use your blinkers. Or even in traffic, I'm a nice driver. I'm not like some people who won't let you merge onto the fucking highway or I'm patient. I'll literally let you turn if you need to turn. You've been waiting for a while. And especially in traffic, people do stupid shit in traffic. I've learned that. People do stupid shit. You have to be way more alert when there's traffic because people are trying to get into other lanes and get off exits and they don't want to be in traffic and they're extremely fucking impatient. When I'm in traffic, I will leave space for people to get into my lane because most likely they're going to want to get into my lane. But the people who, if you don't use your blinker, I'm not going to know what to do. If I don't see anybody's blinkers on, I'm going to start going. Please use your blinkers and I will let you go. I will let you go. You don't have to be impatient. I will be nice to you. I'm not a bitch like some of these other people. So that's the first thing. People not using their blinkers because they're fucking lazy. The second thing is not taking your L when you miss your exit. This has almost gotten me into accidents. No shit. Because, okay, so I can think of an instance where I was driving home from work, from my previous job, and I was in like the right lane, because my exit was like a couple exits down. So I'm like, might as well get in this lane so I can be ready. There was a car that was, I don't know, behind or in front of me. Either way, they got into the exit only lane to get off to exit. However, they realized at the last minute that, oh, this is not my exit. I'm gonna merge right back onto the highway right in front of my car at the very last second. Like on those like white fucking lines basically saying, hey, like you're not supposed to pass here or change lanes here because there's no dotted line. It's just white lines going across. You're not supposed to go there. Take your fucking exit, take your fucking L. But no, people have gotten back onto the highway in the last fucking second and have almost made me crash. I can say I was very lucky in the first time this ever happened to me, because luckily the lane next to me, there were no cars. But if the car speeding up on me was speeding up even faster, I would have crashed into them and I wouldn't have had any other choice, because bro couldn't take his L because he wasn't paying attention and didn't get off at the right exit. If you miss your exit, take your L. Take your L. And I've learned too with driving that especially because I use navigation systems like all the time, sometimes you do make wrong turns and stuff. You have to stay calm. It's frustrating, especially if you're being like, you're getting rerouted and you have to do all this shit just to get back on your route to wherever you're going. But if you make wrong turns, you have to stay calm. You can't start because when you start getting stressed about it, you start doing stupid shit. Oh God, we're 9 minutes into this rant. Oh gosh. I feel like this is the most upset I've been in a video so far. I hope you guys are enjoying this. Reckless fast drivers. I can't express. Like, do you guys understand the fear of looking in your rearview mirror and see it just out of nowhere? You see a car zooming. You want to know which cars it's usually the pickup trucks, the SUVs, the nice sports cars that go vroom, 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 and the cars that have clearly gotten into a crash because somebody doesn't know how to drive. These people should not be on the fucking road. If you want to drive like that in a nice fucking sports car or expensive ass car, foreign car, whatever the fuck you got, don't they have racetracks for that? Just don't do it on the highway where there's other people. I find it funny when people are driving extremely fast on the highway and then they can't like cut up and change lanes because all the other cars are going at the speed that they're really supposed to, like at the speed limit or a little below. And then they can't get ahead of them. They can't pass them. They just have to sit there. They have to sit there and be slow like everybody else, because apparently we're moving too slow, even though we're going at 70 miles a fucking hour. I understand the whole, the slow people shouldn't be in the left lane because, you know, what? Okay, whatever. Stay in the left lane if you're going to do all that shit. And if not, stop being an idiot. Like, I every time I see these people, I'm just like shaking my head. I also hope that they don't have people in the car with them, because it takes a millisecond for you to get into an accident. Another thing is pedestrians. You would think pedestrians would pay attention. Cars can hit you and kill you and get you in the hospital and fuck up your entire fucking body, nervous system, all the systems we have in our body that we need to function. You'd think they'd want to pay attention, but no. I don't know what it's like in other states. It's probably the same thing, especially with fucking phones and stuff. But the pedestrians I've seen here, they don't give a shit about their lives either. I think the people in the cars are bad. Oh, the pedestrians are also stupid. They're also fucking stupid. So the reason I'm even making this video is because I was driving back to my apartment. Of course, I'm used to the area. I'm used to the speed limits. I follow the speed limit because I'm smart. You have to pay attention to how like the body language of pedestrians to know what the fuck they're gonna do. Because this guy looked like he was about to cross. And I was coming around the corner. So I start braking all of a sudden. I didn't brake hard. Like, I was braking quickly yet gradually, because this dude started walking off of the sidewalk to cross the street. Like clearly he was not paying attention, but I was. So I started braking and I was going to let him go. If y'all saw his body language, because this is really what pissed me off. The way he was waving me to go and the way he looked at me like I wasn't supposed to stop. Like he looked mad that I stopped my car and didn't hit him. That is literally why I'm making this video. That is why I'm so upset right now, is because did you want me to hit you? I stopped for you. You were about to walk into the street. You were confused. You didn't know what you were gonna do. I know what I'm doing. I'm making sure I don't kill anybody. I don't want to get sued. What's it called? Is it called jaywalking? It took me a long time to know what jaywalking was. This isn't jaywalking when you're not like walking on a crosswalk, because he was not at a crosswalk. He was just like, it was just the road. There was no crosswalk. He was far up ahead from where the crosswalk was and farther ahead from where the other crosswalk was. And I just kept driving when he told me to go. And I just had this look on my face. I'm just like, are you? It's like he wanted me to hit him. And I told one of my friends this, and he was like, maybe he had a fetish to want to be hit. Like, be open-minded. I'm like, no, I'm not going to jail. I don't have time to go to jail. I have too much shit to do. Like, pedestrians also just don't pay attention. Last week, I was pulling into my apartment. She was on her phone, not paying attention. Her body language did not tell me like, oh, she's gonna cross. She's staying on the sidewalk. She's pretty intent on staying on the sidewalk. I'm like, cool. So I'm gonna start pulling in. And then she starts trying to cross the fucking road. And I'm like, I just stop. And we just look at each other. And I'm just like, girl, get the fuck off your phone. Put your phone in your fucking pocket. Put it in your bra. Do something. Put it away. Even when I'm walking in the city. Dude, the amount of people I've seen in the city not using the crosswalk. Like, they'll go on the crosswalk, but they won't press the button and wait. The thing literally tells you to wait. There's a voice. There's a little man that says, wait. Listening comprehension, does it fucking exist? I will see them crossing and there's cars turning and then the cars have to stop because they're crossing when they're not supposed to. This has stressed me out so bad. One more pet peeve I forgot to mention real quick. I know I sound very calm compared to how fucking riled up I sound in all the rest of the video, but people who don't know how four-way stops work, these are the kinds of people who cut the fucking line in kindergarten, who don't know how to wait their fucking turn. Every time I am at a fucking four-way stop, no one is going in the order that they're fucking supposed to. Everyone is just going when they want to. I have to wait until everyone is just stopped before I can even go, because God forbid someone hits my car or I hit some. Okay. I'm gonna start getting upset again. Yeah, I just want to say that I fucking hate four-way stops because no one knows how to wait their goddamn turn. People don't know how to drive. They don't do it safely. They're reckless. And also, even pedestrians, like I just said, pedestrians don't pay attention either. Pedestrians don't give a shit about their lives either. Not to say I'm perfect. I've made my mistakes while driving. Trust me, especially when I first got my license. This is why I say that my future partner, my future man, I don't care what kind of car he has, but let's say, because usually the people in the sports cars are the ones who like to drive so fucking fast all the time. If he drives a sports car, like a really nice sports car, and he drives safely, oh my gosh, it's going to be such a huge fucking turn on for me. I mean, God, like the moment we get home, I'm on you. I am on you. Like, I'm on top of you. I'm going to town because you drive safely in a sports car? Are you a fucking rare gem? Like, what the hell? It's like you never see that. It's like for a sports car that probably cost you a lot that you're renting out, you think you'd want to drive it safely or to the point where you're not going to crash or get it dented or else you're going to have to get that fixed. This was an unexpected recording. I was literally sitting. I've been thinking all day. I was at work like, what am I going to make a video about? I'm kind of running out of ideas. Like, what the fuck am I going to make a video about? That is it for this video. Let me know if you relate to anything that I said, if you didn't relate to anything that I said, if you agree, disagree. Let me know if you're one of these drivers that I don't like very much. It's okay. We listen and don't judge. I won't judge you. Trust me, I won't judge you. But yeah, that's it for this video. And until the next one, whatever I talk about.